We had some skirmishes in Tanzanian elections. The 29th of October was a Tanzanian election day, and we had some skirmishes. I understand that there was a lot of demonstrations, a very low voter turnout, and there was skirmishes until in the evening. The Tanzania government issued what do you call a curfew in Dar es Salaam. We are still yet waiting for this story to develop further. Otherwise, for the time being, we are still waiting for the election results. We understand that Madame Suluhu was running the elections, was running for the presidency by herself. The opponents had been put in. They had either been not allowed to participate or they had been arrested. So it was a very, very, very difficult situation for the voters because they didn't know who to vote for. Because all over Tanzania, or Dar es Salaam, it was only Suluhu, and if you want to vote for somebody else, you could not because it was only Suluhu that was being advertised, Suluhu Hassan. So we had some sentiments from some reporters saying that Suluhu was vying against Suluhu Hassan. So we don't understand. But what we know is that he was all by herself, and we are still yet to wait. We are yet to be given the voter result, the vote result. We are waiting for the result. We don't know who is going to come the winner. But Chama cha Mapinduzi (CCM) had kind of blocked all the other political parties from participating in the campaign. So we don't know. But my point here is that there was a lot of demonstration. The internet was actually taken down. The internet was taken down. There was no internet from, I think, midday or around that time, lunch hour. But in the morning, we could see the voter turnout was very low, and then the demonstration started. Some of the young men also from some of the videos that were availed much earlier before the internet was taken down, where we could see that some of the voters or the demonstrators had gone to the polling stations, pulled them down, teared them down, and also they were pulling down the billboards advertising the president Suluhu. Suluhu was the billboards were being pulled down by the young people. So we are saying we are seeing another demonstration, another uprising by the Gen Zs. I think that what we are seeing is that now that what happened in Kenya, although it was not an election time, the Gen Zs in Kenya were protesting about the finance bill of 2024-25. But now we are seeing that Gen Zs all over the continent and even in other parts of the country, including places like Nepal, Madagascar, Morocco, and others, they are actually now woken up after the Gen Z's demonstration or protest of 2024, June 2025, the year 2024. So we are having a lot of demonstrations, a lot of protests from the youth, from the Gen Z. The Gen Zs are actually saying that this will not continue. We have seen now it has happened in Tanzania. Tanzania has had a very rough time of demonstrations until the government had to, I think the men in charge of police imposed a curfew dawn to from dawn to dusk, from dusk to dawn, from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning, and we are waiting for the results. The curfew, I think, is still on in Dar es Salaam, but the demos were in many other, the protests were in many other areas of Dar es Salaam, but we are still yet to wait until I think the internet is up and running again. We will be able to give you more feedback. But at the moment is that they are going on with the counting of the votes. Votes are being counted, and we saw in one clip that had been sneaked in that the electoral commission, the people in charge, the supervisors, the presiding officers, the returning officers, and all that, and their clerks were the ones who were marking the ballot papers, because there were no voters. Voters had kind of boycotted, or there was a very, very low turnout. And that kind of turnout would not have allowed it to be called an election. So they pulled down the internet, and they sanctioned all the employees of the Electoral Commission to start marking and ticking the ballot. So this will be a very, very, very interesting outcome. We are waiting for it to be announced. I hope they will do it today, because I think they were doing all of that yesterday. Today is the first day of November. I think they did that on the 30th of October, because election day was the 29th. That's when the problem started. That's when the elections was supposed to have been done. So we are just waiting for the results. It should have happened in 24 hours, but now we are still here the second day, and we don't know the results yet. Thank you very much. We will give you some more updates as soon as we get information from Tanzania. We are waiting, and results are coming slowly, but none has arrived. But definitely Samia Hassan, Samia Suluhu Hassan will be declared the winner, because she was competing with herself. There was Suluhu, there was Samia, there was Suluhu Samia Hassan, and that was all the people that is the person, or the ticks we are going to either Suluhu, Samia, Suluhu Hassan, Suluhu. Kwa hivyo everything is under that one lady, and we hope that she becomes the president. Not that she has won, but because of the way the ballots were being marked. All the ballots for the presidential election were being marked towards all the ticks were for Samia Suluhu Hassan. Samia Suluhu Hassan. Samia Suluhu Hassan. Thank you very much.